Hello, let's continue my Sudoku study series with Foggy Night by rifflcown. So in this puzzle we have standard Sudoku rules. We have to place the numbers 1 through 9 in every row column and 3 by 3 box. We also have some other rules in here. I'm going to start with the bottom one, the fog, where most of this puzzle is covered in this dark gray color, and placing correct digits may or may not, I'm sure sometimes it's going to have to be true, will reveal parts of the puzzle and you'll get more clues. We also have anti-knight rules, where cells a knight's move apart in chess may not be the same digit. So if we put a 2 here, and I'm only going to center mark it so I don't accidentally reveal squares with the fog. This cell couldn't be a 2 because this is a knight's move away. A knight moves in chess 2 over and 1 down, or 2 down and 1 over. It makes an L shape, basically. It goes 2 in one direction and 1 in the other. So this couldn't be a 2, 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 if this was a 2. We also have arrows in here, and I don't see any arrows because they're all covered by fog. I don't know how many there are, but if you have an arrow, it's going to be a circle with a line of some length attached to it. And the digits along the line have to equal the sum of the digit in the circle. So if we had a 5 in this circle, these could be a 2 or a 3 or a 1 or a 4. And then we also have Kropki dots. Kropki dots are these black and white dots that you can kind of see in this square here. The black dots mean that the two cells adjacent to it have to have a 2-to-1 ratio. So if this was 2, this could be a 4. And then the white dots mean that the two cells have to be consecutive. So if this was a 2, this could be a 1 or a 3. So those are the rules. There will be a link to the puzzle in the description below if you'd like to try it. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, so we only have this one cell here to consider, so it's kind of easy to know where to start. So there is a black dot on either side of this cell, which means whatever goes in here has to have 2 different numbers that can be a 2-to-1 ratio, and there's only 2 of those. It's either 2 or 4, because you could go 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8. So this number is either a 2 or a 4. Oh, I didn't want to corner mark that, I wanted to center mark it. Okay. But this can't be a 2, because if we did a 2, this would have to be 1, 2, 4. And then these two cells have to be consecutive with the 2. And so the only 2 digits that are consecutive are 1 and 3. So we'd have to have 2 1s in here, either here or here. And you can't do that. So this has to be a 4. And there we go. Fog revealed some more numbers here. Nice. So we know these numbers have to be 2 or 8, because those are the only 2 numbers that are 2-to-1 ratio with 4. And then these 2 numbers have to be 3 and 5. And this one can't be a 3 because the only other number that can be consecutive with this is a 2. And we already have a 2 going here or here. So this is a 5. And this is a 3. I'm guessing this is the 8 down here. In fact, well, it doesn't have to be an 8, right? Like, this is an arrow. There's an arrow pointing off in this direction somewhere. And it's almost certainly going to be more than one cell. In fact, it has to be more than one cell, because if it only pointed to this cell, these would be the same number. You can't do that. So we have at least 2 cells over in this direction that go to this arrow. And normally that wouldn't be a 2, because the only way to add to 2 is 2 1s. But if the arrow went like this, that could work. So these could both be 1, and this could still be 2. Although it's most likely going to be 8, just like this one is at the end of an arrow, and it is most likely going to be a 2, because if this is an 8, wherever the circle is going to be a 9. It would have to go 8, 1, 9, or 8, 1, 9. The circle could be here, 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 even here. It could come down like this. Anyway, oh, we know what this number is. This is a 6, because the only other thing adjacent to 5 is 4. And it's already taken. So this is a 6. And we still need a 1, 3, and 9. Not 1, 3, 9. 1, 7, and 9. Oh, 1 can't go here for whatever reason. Why can't 1 go there? Oh, 1 can't go there because the anti-knight. Forgot about the anti-knight. So we have a 1 here, and this is a knight's move away. Both of these cells are a knight's move away. So that means 1 can't go here. I forgot about the knight thing. In fact, I kind of want to turn off the conflict checker, because that's going to make it easy to just know the anti-knight thing. I want to find it myself. So I'm going to turn off, where is that? There's a setting where you can turn off the conflict checker. Conflict checker, there it is. I'm going to turn conflict check on for classic Sudoku, just that way, like if I know there, it'll show that a 2 won't go here, but it won't show that a 1 won't go here or here, I think. Let's test it out. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I don't want it to give away the anti-knight rules with the conflict checker. So we know this is a 1. And then over here we have a 7 and a 9. So that means this can't be an 8 because 8 plus 7 is 15. 8 plus 9 is 17. And obviously you're not going to add to that. So this is an 8. This is a 7 because again 8 and 9 add to... Wait, no, this is a 2. Sorry. This is a 2, not an 8. And 2 and 9 you can't add together because you don't have an 11. So this has to be 7, and wherever the circle is going to be 9. There it is. So this is going to be a 9. And this is going to be a 7 because 7 and 1 add to 8 here. Okay. And then the last 2 digits in this row are a 6 and an 8. But this one can't be a 6 because of anti-knight rules, because of this 6 here. So this is going to be an 8 and this is going to be a 6. All right. All right, we know what is going to go up here for these 2-to-1 ratios. The only way to do this, and I'm not sure which side it's starting on, is to go 1, 2, 4, 8. That's the only way you can do this. So these 2 are going to be a 2 or a 4 in the middle, and these ones are going to be a 1 or an 8 on the ends. Except this one can't be an 8 because of the anti-knight rule, because of this 8 here. So this is going to be a 1. This is going to be an 8. This is going to be a 4. And this is going to be a 2. Okay, nice. So this 2 and this 2 are pointing down here, and this 2 points over, so 2s can't go in here by classic Sudoku, and this 2 says the 2 can't go here from anti-knight rule, so this is a 2 down here. All right. So 2 is not going on either of these black crop key dots, so the 2 of these dots are either going to be 3, 6 or 4, 8. I'm not sure which is which yet. Oh, this one is definitely going to be 3, 6 here because we already have 2, 4, 8 removed. The only crop key pairs, or not pairs, 2-to-1 ratios are 1, 2, and we can't use a 2. 2, 4, obviously we still can't use a 2. 4, 8, and 3, 6. So with these 3 numbers removed, the only one left is 3, 6. In 9x9 Sudoku, you can never put a 5, 7, or 9 on one of these black dots. So that's something to remember. So 6 is going up here somewhere because of this 6, and these 2 6s pointing up. I don't know if I really need to do that right now. I want to focus kind of on the different cells here. Oh, this is also going to be a 3, 6 here. Because for the same reason, 2, 4, and 8 are already removed from the rest of this row. So this is a 3 and a 6. In fact, this is a 6 and a 3. Okay. That means this can't be 3, 6. So this is going to be 4, 8. And this is going to be 3, 6 here. This makes a 3, 6 pair for this row. This can't be an 8. Anti-knight rolls from this 8, so this is going to be a 4 and an 8. Let's see. We need a 1 in this row. It can't go here from anti-knight. It can't go here because of this one down here. This one is removing it anti-knight-wise, so the 1 in this box has to go over here. Actually, it has to go right here because of this one. Which places a 1 down here. 1 can't go in here, so 1 is going right here in this box, which means 1 is going right here in this box. We have an arrow here, which means if this is the circle, it might not be. This could theoretically be the circle. Whatever, but it's probably this one. But I don't know that, so I'm not going to assume. What's left in this row? We need a 5, 7, 9. This one can't be a 5. Okay. Do we have any anti-knight rolls that are messing with that at all? 7 can't go here. 9 can't reach up there from here. 5 can't reach up there. Okay. See, 3 can't go here. 3 also can't go here from the anti-knight and from this one down here. So 3 is going in one of these 2 spots over here. 9's going up here. 1 isn't going in here or here from anti-night. But it can still go in one of these 3 cells. 8 has to go down here, but it can't go here because of this 8, and it can't go here because of this 8 here. So this is an 8. Oh wow, double arrow. All right, so this is an 8 and 2. We have to use a 6. Nope, not a 6. It's 2 cells here. So these 2 cells have to add to 6. So this is either 1, 5. It actually has to be 1, 5 because we can't do 2, 4. So this is a 1, 5. This has to be a 1 because there's only 2 ways to add to 8 in 3 numbers. And it's 1, 2, 5 and 1, 3, 4. And so they both use 1. And the only way to get them both to use 1 is put the 1 in the same cell. So yeah, that's a 1. This is a 5. And then this is 3, 4. Whoops, didn't mean to put the 7 there. This is a 3 and a 4. This is a 6 and a 3. This is a 1 here. Okay. This is a 6 and a 3 down here. We still need a 7, 9, and 6 in here. 7 and 6 can't go here, so this is a 9. And then this is 7 and 6. Oh, there's a 6 over here. So there's a 7 and a 6. Last number in this row is a 9. So this is a 7. This can't be a 7 anymore. This can't be a 9. All right. Down here, we still need 4, 5, 7, 9. 9 can't go down here at all because of this 9. So this is the 9 over here. So this is 4, 5, 7. 4 can't go in the middle. So 4 goes here. 5 can't go here. And 7 can't go in this first spot. Actually, 7 can't go here either because of anti-night, so this has to be a 4. So this is a 5 and this is a 7. This would be normally 5, 9 for the column, but this 5 means that this has to be a 9 and a 5. So there's a 9 over here. Okay, this is 3 cells long. All right. So it can't be 9, it can't be 8. It's going to have to be 7. The minimum 3 cells can be is 1, 2, 3, and that would be 6, but we can't put 3 on it. So it's 1, 2, 4, which is 7. Actually, we even know the order. So this is 2, 4, and 7. Let's see, 7 has to go down here, but it can't go here because of anti-night, so this is a 7. Oh, it also couldn't go there because of the 7 down here, but, you know, what are you going to do? What else do we got? We only have 3 numbers left in this box, which are a 5, 6, and 8. Let's see, 6 can't go here or here, so this is a 6. And then we still need a 5 and an 8, which is not resolved. I don't think. Let me just check anti-night rules. Nope. I only have 2 digits left in this box, which are a 5 and 7. I don't see anything to do with that just yet. There's only 2 numbers left in this box, which are a 2 and an 8. Is that resolved yet? I don't think so. I don't see anything within anti-night of this box. Yeah, or this one. Oh, yeah. There is an 8 right here. So yeah, this can't be an 8. This is a 2 and an 8. We've got 3 numbers left for this column. This is all basic Sudoku and anti-night stuff. We got rid of all the other constraints. Unless there's a hidden crop key dot, like a 3, 6 up here somewhere. It's possible. So we still have 3, 5, and 6 for the column. 6 can't go here. Let's see. I don't see anything other restrictions wise. So 3, 5, and 6. And yeah, this can't be 6. Oops, didn't mean to remove the 5. Let's check anti-night. Not there, not there. Ah, can't be 6. So this is a 6 up here. Is there anything else anti-night wise? I'm not seeing it. Just double checking this one. I don't see that one either. Okay, we need 3 numbers left in this box, which are a 5, 3, 5, 9. 3 can't go in these two, so this is a 3. Which makes this a 3 down here. This is a 5, 9. Is there anything... Oh, this can't be a 9 because of the basic Sudoku. I was thinking of anti-night, but it was simpler than that. This is a 9 here, okay. This is now an 8 and a 5. This is a 7 and a 5 down here. We need 3 digits apart from the pair over here in this box, which are a 1, 4, 6. 6 can't go here or here, so there's a 6. There's a 1 and a 4. 1 can't go here, so there's a 4. Actually, there was only 1 number left for the entire column there, so this is a 1. Is this still 3, 5? There's nothing eliminating that just yet. I'm not seeing it. Okay. We have 3 digits left for this box, which are 2, 4, and 8. 8 points up here if we're moving it from these two cells, so there's an 8. 2 right here says this is a 4 and this is a 2. We have 2 digits left for this column, which are a 5 and a 2, it looks like. Is that, yeah, 2 right here makes this a 5 and a 2 down here. That makes this a 3 and a 5 over here. And then in here, we still need a 4 and an 8. This has to be an 8 and a 4. The last 2 digits in the box are a 3 and a 7, which makes this a 7 and this a 3, and we're done. All right, that was nice and quick. Nice introduction to the anti-night rule. I'm glad I turned the checker off for the anti-night at least. That would have made it too easy, I think. So I know some people who play these without any checker on at all, and maybe I'll get to that point, but I didn't want to do it for anti-night because then it just takes the logic out of it, you know. Whereas I don't really mind using the checker just to make sure that like this 2 sees the entire column. Like that's just so basic that it's just more of a quality of life thing than a logic thing. I mean, it is a logic thing, but you know, it's just so basic that it's just more, I feel like it's more just time consuming to check all those little ones like that. So I don't know. We'll see if I get there. It doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks to rifflcown for creating the puzzle. It was a nice intro to the night, anti-night constraint. And if you want to try the puzzle, remember there's a link below in the description. And if you're enjoying my videos, remember to leave a like, subscribe, follow, and let me know how you did with the puzzle.